Ya está por finalizar el juicio y claro, este nos ha dejado grandes momentos como por ejemplo este, donde Amber es desmentida.
Did Mr. Depp push you in any way down the stairs?
No.
During the course of your relationship, did he ever push you down any stairs?
No, he never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down any stairs.
Antes de empezar me gustaría saber cómo crees que terminará este controversial juicio. Ahora sí, vamos por la tercera parte de mejores momentos de este tan sonado caso entre Johnny y Amber. Número 8. Prestemos atención a esta parte del video porque aquí Amber comete un gran error.
Kind of break away Whitney, my sister, all of a sudden put herself in between Johnny and I. Johnny swings at her, and I just see my little sister with her back her back to the staircase. I don't hesitate, I don't wait, I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and the stairs, and I swung at him. And all of my relationships...
Como pudimos ver y escuchar, durante las declaraciones de la actriz menciona a la expareja de Johnny Depp, Kate Moss. Incluso el abogado se emociona por dicha mención, ya que ninguna de las partes podía mencionar a exparejas. Y con ello, también se abrió la posibilidad de que se presentara en el juicio para declarar y brinde su apoyo a Depp.
Would you please state your full name for the record?
Kate Moss.
Ms. Moss, do you know Johnny Depp?
Yes, I do.
How do you know Mr. Depp?
I had a relationship with him.
For how long, Ms. Moss, were you and Mr. Depp a romantic couple?
From 1993 to 1994 to 1998.
Ms. Moss, did there come a time when you, while you and Mr. Depp were a couple, that the two of you took a vacation together to the Golden Eye Resort in Jamaica?
Yes.
What, if anything, happened when you were in Jamaica with Mr. Depp?
We were leaving the room, and Johnny left the room before I did, and there had been a rainstorm, and as I left the room, I slid down the stairs, and I hurt my back, and I screamed because I didn't know what had happened to me, and I was in pain, and he came running back to help me and carried me to my room and got me medical attention.
Did Mr. Depp push you in any way down the stairs?
No.
During the course of your relationship, did he ever push you down any stairs?
No, he never pushed me, kicked me, or threw me down any stairs.
Thank you, Ms. Moss. We have nothing further at this time. We greatly appreciate your taking the time to testify.
Luego de esto quedó claro que para Amber fue un gran error mencionar el nombre de Kate Moss, ya que fue totalmente desmentida. Número 7. El proyecto de una sexta entrega de Piratas del Caribe está en modo de espera. Sin embargo, en este clip, el actor ha asegurado que ya no tiene ganas de participar en una nueva película de la saga.
Mr. Depp, how did you feel when you learned that you were being dropped from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise?
Well, it was the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It was a character that Captain Jack Sparrow was a character that I had built from the ground up, and was something that I, of course, put a lot of as you do with all characters, but you put a lot of yourself into the character. So, and also having worked on these films with these people and having added much of myself, much of my own rewriting of the dialogue and scenes and the jokes and whatever they are. I didn't quite understand how that after that long relationship and quite a successful relationship, certainly for Disney, that they would, that suddenly I was guilty until proven innocent. There's a way to end a franchise like that, and I thought that the characters deserved to have their way out of to end the franchise on a very good note. I planned on continuing until it was time to stop.
Número 6. Seguramente te estarás preguntando quién es la persona de la izquierda, pues él es Morgan Tremaine, ex gerente de tareas del sitio web TMZ, mismo sitio web que publicó el video en el cual aparece Johnny golpeando objetos mientras discutía con Amber. Resulta que Morgan se presentó a declarar, sin imaginar que enfrentaría un momento tenso con la abogada de Amber, ya que trató de intimidarlo, pero nada de eso ocurrió.
If you don't have information that's helpful to this case, then you wouldn't be a witness, correct?
Objection. Calls for
can't.
speculation.
Sustained. Sustained. Next question.
I'm not a lawyer.
Okay, you know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
it? I can ask that question.
Overruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical. Thank you.
Now, are you aware that Mr.
Cabe recalcar que al final se descubrió una mentira más de Amber, ya que supuestamente ella no había tenido nada que ver con la filtración de dicho video.
Your lies have been exposed to the world multiple times, right?
I haven't lied about anything I've been here to say.
Now, the video of Mr. Depp beating up some kitchen cabinets, you admit that you took that video, correct?
Yes, I did.
Right. But you testified that you had absolutely nothing to do with the video's release, right?
Absolutely not.
And you testified that you learned about it when you landed after flying into LA. Do you remember that testimony?
Upon touchdown is when I was alerted to the video's
You
existence
heard Mr.
online.
Tremaine testify about this video as well yesterday, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you heard Mr. Tremaine testify that TMZ received the cabinet video the same day you landed at LAX, yes?
I don't know if that's what his testimony was. I'm sorry.
You heard Mr. Tremaine testify that the cabinet video was posted 15 minutes after TMZ received it, yes?
That's what I heard him say.
And that this could only have been possible if the video was received directly from the source, yes?
I heard him say that. I don't know if that's true or if that's possible because it didn't come from me. I was flying.
Tremaine
So
testify.
I know that's incorrect, is what I mean to say.
Another liar on the stand?
I just know that that's incorrect.
Right.
Número 5. Isaac, un amigo cercano de Johnny Depp, subió al estrado como testigo en el juicio. Resulta que durante su testimonio, Isaac contó cómo su amigo Johnny le brindó su apoyo y a la vez rompió en llanto por el mal momento que está pasando el actor.
You have known, you've already testified, you've known him for 42 years. You didn't pay rent at the Penthouse, correct?
No, no one did.
Right. Okay, and then after you finished at the Penthouse, you went over and lived with him in Sweetser, correct?
I live in one of his house that he owns on Sweetser.
And you still live there?
Yes.
And rent-free, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And,
Yes.
And was it fair to say you're still angry with her?
Oh, you know something? It's 6 years.
But
It's
we just heard you
6
give your
years.
version.
Am I angry anymore? I'm not, what I am is tired. and I want this all to end. Her to go heal, him to go heal. You know, so many people have been affected by this malicious lie that she started and she created, and it's gone out the door and around the world. And for Johnny, you know, his family has been completely wrecked by all of this stuff, and it's not fair. It's not right what she did and what happened for so many people to get affected from this. It's insane.
And Mr. Baruch,
how this happened.
Mr. Baruch, you don't know whether Mr. Depp has committed domestic violence of Amber Heard, do you?
I never witnessed. I never saw or witnessed whatever type of claim that is being said, ever. Okay. I've never seen him be violent since teenagers from first meeting.
I didn't ask you that. I said you don't know whether he has committed domestic violence or abuse on Amber Heard. Isn't that correct?
That's correct. I did not witness any physical violence.
But you have seen Mr. Depp use drugs as well as drink and be drunk, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now,
I've partaken.
Número 4. En este caso fue el turno de Gina, una amiga de Depp de toda la vida. Ella comentó en su testimonio cómo el actor se comportó de la mejor manera con ella y su esposo.
Do you know Johnny Depp?
I do.
And how do you know Johnny Depp?
He is a good friend of mine.
When did you first meet Mr. Depp?
I met him summer of 2005. It was actually at the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory premiere. My husband Stephen introduced me to him at a dinner after the premiere. And yeah, he was super sweet and warm and kind of ushered us in to join him at dinner. And I remember being very nervous like I am now. And yeah, that's when we first met.
Your husband's relationship with Mr. Depp?
It's a great one. They are very close professionally and personally. I know that Stephen really respects Johnny and looks up to him. And Johnny's been a mentor to him and has really encouraged Stephen's career develop. And great friends too. Which was always really lovely, really happy memories there.
Número 3. Apareciendo como testigo experto para la defensa de Amber, el psiquiatra Spiegel dijo que Johnny tuvo comportamientos que son consistentes con alguien que tiene un trastorno por uso de sustancias. Mientras que todo eso pasaba, este mismo psiquiatra realizaba muecas muy llamativas que dejó sorprendido a más de uno.
But as an aside, you can't judge someone's processing speed at any time. Like I'm judging yours right now, you're judging mine. We all judge processing speed as a baseline because of what we know about each other. And I would say your processing speed right now is not slow. So, I mean, we're judging processing speed. I'm just saying to you.
Yeah. But no, any of Mr. Depp's other portrayals in movies, did that affect your analysis of processing speed?
Only I've seen him interact on interviews, and that was it. Right. When he wasn't in movies.
Right. But Willy Wonka doesn't matter to you? You see him in that movie, Charlie and Chocolate Factory? Did you look at that one when you were comparing his processing speed?
Do I have to answer that question, Your Honor?
You have to answer questions. Yes, sir.
No, you'll be happy to know I didn't see Willy Wonka I didn't see 21 Jump Street when it happened, or whatever it was about. No, I did not.
All right. You made a very kind admission, I think, early on in your deposition, that you're not claiming to be a better actor than Mr. Depp. That's correct, isn't it?
100%.
All right.
Número 2. Un experto en metadatos contratado por el equipo legal de Johnny Depp testificó acerca de las fotos de Amber Heard que la muestran con moretones y concluyó que fueron alteradas.
The colors have been modified in an editor.
Objection, Your Honor.
Luego de esto, el abogado de Amber quiso desacreditarlo, haciéndole preguntas que luego olvidaría.
Your only degree is in political science, correct?
Correct.
And you have no degree whatsoever from any academic institution in computer science, correct?
That's correct.
And you have no certifications in computer forensics, correct?
That's correct.
From the opinions you've testified today, you relied on no data except for the embedded EXIF metadata to support those opinions, correct?
Incorrect.
What other data did you rely on for the opinions you've testified to today?
I was trying to explain that you kept
What other data did you rely on for the actual opinions you've been able to testify to today besides EXIF metadata?
the type of extraction that was performed? You're asking the question
For the actual opinions you testified to.
That is what I would use. I would also use vector scopes.
Objection, Your Honor. That was not responsive to my question, Your Honor.
If you want to approach. Sir, you can answer that question.
Pardon?
You can answer the question.
Can you restate the question?
I don't recall the question, Your Honor.
Right.
We can move on.
Okay, what was the question, Judy?
I believe the question was, what methodology did I use to make my findings?
Judy's voice has changed.
Sorry.
Número 1. Durante el juicio, la psicóloga de Amber revela al abogado de Johnny Depp que en realidad este fue el agredido.
You cannot testify that Johnny Depp was not abused, can you?
I can testify that he had physical acts of violence perpetrated on him as well as psychological aggressive acts perpetrated upon him.
Esto claramente causó confusión y enfado en Amber. Incluso Johnny Depp reaccionó con sorpresa. Ya va acabando este tan sonado juicio. ¿Tú qué final crees que tendrá? Comenta aquí abajo. Ahora sí, sin nada más que decir, nos vemos en el próximo video.